It's black folks who hate trans people so much, they literally linking up with a whole white supremacist.
The problem is, a lot of y'all, when you say you're fighting for the rights of other black folks, what you really mean is you are fighting for you as a black person to become the oppressor. You are not fighting for the freedom from harm. You're fighting for the freedom to harm. Now, what exactly do I mean by that? I mean, you view freedom as the ability to oppress, harm, be violent towards other people, and get away with it. You view freedom as the freedom to be essentially as abusive as a white man in society would be permitted to be. You do not view freedom as freedom from harm for your community and for other communities. And because your definition of freedom is so far based in becoming an oppressor, you do the mental gymnastics of erasing black and trans people out of our very own communities. And because you're already doing that mental gymnastics, you quite literally do a free handspring into the arms of white supremacists.
I'm trying to tell you, when black girls get in the gym, bro, undefeated, top 10, I'm in love. There ain't no better. Sorry, this is my personal opinion. You know, it's my thought. There ain't no better woman than a black woman who be in the gym, bro. I'm trying to tell you, that shit go crazy.
You're 22, too hot to handle. Girl, I wanna handle you. Put my hands upon you, baby. You're 20.
I don't know about you, but I'm tired, personally speaking. I'm tired of hearing women saying the word oppressor. I'm really tired of them saying that and whatnot. I'm especially tired of listening to black women saying it, okay? I'm being honest. I'm being completely I'm 100% honest about that, okay? I'm really tired of hearing black women saying the word oppressor, all right? And as it relates to, you know, my ethnicity and my people in general and whatnot. Well, this woman seems to have some kind of issues, okay? I can tell by looking at her face, looking at her posture, you know. I'm not talking about the other stuff that I showed you, but I needed to show you that to put things in perspective about her character. All right, she's the lawyer bae. Okay, the lawyer bae. So she's, you know, she has a law degree, but she's doing thirst traps. All right, and she's queer. All right, she's patently queer and whatnot. I've seen her, you know, dig up and, you know, some studs out there, you know, giving them, you know, telling them it was okay, you know, to look at her, you know, I guess, you know, one of her thirst traps, you know, and no big deal, okay? I don't care about a person's orientation or whatnot. It has nothing to do with me or how I live my life or anything around me and shit, okay? I don't know the woman, okay? But I want to say, like, I understand her point of view, but, you know, I think she has some personal issues that she needs to look into. Right? She has something going on and whatnot. There's something weird and like robotic about her behavior, and it has nothing to do with her years of working towards a law degree and whatnot. I mean, geez, man, how do you expect a client to take you serious? You know, if you got thirst trap videos up where you're riding the pole, okay? I know you're not riding the pole for peen. You're riding it for the peace league and shit, okay? And no one gives a shit. It's just a tall, thin woman. You know, maybe she wasn't born a woman. I didn't see anything to that effect. You know, I'm not shitting on her because of her fucking orientation. I just thought her words were not chosen wisely. I think she's out of pocket, you know, for talking to the black community in this way. All right, when everything about her, all she cares about is her her own self-identification and whatnot. What does that mean in the scheme of things on the world stage? Okay, what is your soul self-identification means in the scheme of things, and as it relates to our people? Really, and there's a certain way in the country. Okay, I'm tired of listening to women like this. Talk like there's some kind of she's supposedly, if she's the lawyer bae, then she has a law degree. This is not easy to come by, as far as I know. Those are not easy to come by. So she should logically command some respect and whatnot. But how could I respect a person that's riding a stripper pole and doing umpteen million thirst traps, showing off her skinny cheeks? Okay. All right, she looks attractive, but it's really not up my alley and whatnot. I'm not into that androgynous look. But I want to know, what is your deal? Okay, what is your deal? What is up your butthole? Okay, what lead pipe is up there? Okay, you have an issue. You need to see a clinician or something. All right, you remind me of this other person that was on social media for a minute. I think she was in the military before, and she drives a truck in her spare time, and she posts thirst traps, and she was a light-skinned woman as well, like a tragic mulatto, and she was posting these things and just throwing shade at black men that time, and she kept doing it. She was talking about how she could cook and clean and do all this, and she don't need no man and shit, not with attitude, but in the same robotic, stilted way and shit. And after a while, I realized that she had a screw loose upstairs. I realized that she had something wrong with her. So I had made 2 videos, and I was just after that, I was like, well, it's kind of like messing with a special needs person, okay? She's, society-wise and shit, her temperament and her disposition, which matches your own, she was on the fucking short bus, and I have to be responsible about that, So, I really can't, I can't drag you like I normally would, because I feel like you have issues and whatnot. I want to be a responsible human being. I want to be a responsible adult and recognize that you have a disability, a mental disability. Okay, it's almost the same as the therapist, Shabria Rolls, and whatnot, but yours is different and whatnot. You've decided to become a living mannequin. Okay, they have a big brick all up in your cheeks and shit, a big ass brick up somewhere, man. I'm like, what is it? Just, get it out. Take that shit, okay? Go take a big shit and let it out, okay? All right? The black community does not need to hear this bullshit from you, okay? I don't think you know shit about what is truly oppression, okay? I don't think you've ever really been oppressed in your life. I think you're just being performative and shit and dancing around in your identity and shit, okay? Right? And that's good for you if that's what it takes to make you feel good. Throwing barbs, throwing rocks over the fence over here, down here in the slave quarters of this country, America, 3K's insect. All right? Then, I want to tell you that, I make this retort because I think it's important that people who do things like this always get a counterpoint, okay? Don't let it fester and shit. That's why we're in the situation we are now, all right? So you're a lawyer, bae, and you're a lawyer by day, and you ride the pole and shit, and do thirst trap, umpteen million thirst traps by night and shit, or whenever you can and whatnot. You want people to look at your body and look at your face and wish they could have you or something, and then you'll tell them you're alternative. You say, I'm alternative and shit. You can't have me. I'm with women. I'm queer and proud and blah, blah, blah. But you're not proud of your own fucking race. And if you're not black, then you got no business talking to us, okay? So I don't know if you're fully black or not, but you really have no business talking to my ethnic community like that, okay? This has been your clapback, man, okay? Again, I'll leave you to your Snapchats and your Instagrams and shit, okay? Shake that flat ass, okay?
This message has been paid for by the Dusties. Yes, the niggas you love to hate.